Check it. Damn, check out that washboard, yo!
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things you missed in Rick and Morty Season 6, Episode 4.
What?
Nothing.
No, go on. Say it.
Say what? I don't know what you're talking about.
For this list, we'll be looking at some of the more subtle and not-so-subtle callbacks and references found in Rick and Morty Season 6, Episode 4. If you or your night person hasn't seen this episode, be warned, there will be spoilers. What would you have your night person do? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Opening Quote. The quote from T.S. Eliot found at the beginning of this episode comes from an unfinished play titled Sweeney Agonistes by the poet. Only 2 scenes were published by Eliot, and they are commonly performed together as a one-act play. The story centers around the character Sweeney, who, while in the company of 2 ladies of the night, tells them a story of life and death. Thematically, it deals with spiritual awakening and salvation, placed against violence and horror found in the modern world.
You are the slaves now. If you have any doubt, I suggest you sleep on it.
This is not unlike the conflict between Night Summer and Rick, who wants the other to adopt their version of reality. It's these kinds of existential thoughts that gives us the hoo-has.
Don't know about you, but I got the hoo-has.
God damn it, are you happy now, Summer?
Number 9. Shoney's. Once Summer tells Rick that the Somnambulator has been destroyed, she declares she wants pancakes from Shoney's.
I want Shoney's pancakes!
Yes, Shoney's pancakes! All right, brunch is on me, Day Family.
We're first introduced to the restaurant in Season 3, where it serves as a representation for Rick's cerebellum when he's hooked up to the Series 9000 Brainalyzer.
Oh, I think you do. Eventually, you're either going to relax your cerebellum,
Shoney's.
or the Series 9000 is going to turn it into mush.
Relaxed enough?
When Space Beth returns from her space crusades after finding out she may be a clone, both she and Rick get a drink at Shoney's.
So we overrode the gates, and the slave rebellion took the capital. Pretty cool.
Very cool. My daughter, having space adventures. They are skewing a tad Star Wars-y, though. Don't forget to have fun.
Unfortunately for the Smith family, they don't get to have brunch because it's soon revealed that Night Summer was able to foil Rick's plan.
Did you think you could stop me with this, Rick?
Number 8. Rick's room. Rarely do we get a chance to peek into Rick's room, as we mostly see him in the garage or subterranean lair.
I'll be in the garage.
He has an interesting alarm clock that births a rooster for a wake-up call, only to turn to ash mere seconds later. Taking a closer look at his wall, we see that he has some interesting things pinned there. He has various diagrams and calculations, but also photos of a Meeseeks, Aberdolf Linkler, Dr. Xenon Bloom, and a Zygerian. It would seem that Rick likes to sleep in his day clothes. That could be why he doesn't like to have anyone else in his room.
Wubba-dubba-dub-dub! Oh, hey Jerry, what are you doing in my room, buddy?
Nothing. I was just, checking the smoke detectors.
All right, okay, get out.
Number 7. Abs. Both Rick and Morty put their night people to use by having them exercise during the night so they can show off their rock-hard abs during the day. They even go so far as to host a podcast together full of ab-related puns.
Morty and I started a podcast we call Fabsolutely Abulous. It's an ab-centric hour of fun.
This isn't the first time the show is fixated on a well-defined core. Back in Season 4, while aboard the story train, Rick and Morty meet some seriously ripped individuals. Both are seriously impressed by Tickets Please guy when he rips off his shirt.
Jesus, the Tickets Please guy is cut. He's got those things. What do you call them?
Rick is even more so when Storylord reveals his jacked bod. Later, when Jesus reveals his washboard abs, everyone bows in awe. This could be what convinced Rick to step up his ab game.
I beg your pardon?
God damn!
My lord and my god!
Number 6. Robot voices. When Night Summer takes control of the Smith household, she does so with the help of some drones.
Halt! Demon lines!
Everyone get behind my abs!
Do not move! Do not move!
It's not clear where they came from, but it's possible she had Night Rick craft them. The sound and cadence of their voice are very similar to the Daleks from Doctor Who. Rick has compared himself to the Doctor in the past, so that could explain their voices.
You don't know what I am. You don't know what I can do. It's cool, Rick. I'm Doctor Who in this mother. I could be a clone. I could be a hologram.
However, one of the drones sounds like Jerry Lewis, so if they were made by Night Rick, maybe he's also a Jerry Lewis fan.
Hit the sheets, Daemanoid!
Number 5. Night movies. After the Night family has taken over the Smith household, the script is flipped. Night Summer, with the help of drones, forces the Daemanoids to complete tasks for the Night family.
The function of the Daemanoid is to serve the night. Work harder, harder!
Jerry and Rick are forced to wash dishes while Morty is made to do crunches.
157, 158, 100.
No more, please. I hate exercise.
Silence! Crunch harder, harder!
Strangely enough, Beth is given the task of destroying movies with the word day in the title, while keeping movies with the word night. She tosses into the fire Independence Day, Groundhog Day, and Ferris Bueller's Day Off, while keeping Talladega Nights. During the end credits, we even see the Night family watching the Night at the Museum film series. At least they're on brand. Number 4. Indestructible Alien Plates. When Rick receives Night Summer's request to rinse his plate, he's adamant that he won't do it because it's not his job to make their lives easier.
Our job is not to make the night people's chores easier.
It's a reasonable request, Rick. Takes 2 seconds.
They exist only to do the shit we don't want to do, so until further notice, which will be never, request denied.
His attitude only escalates things because the Night family destroys all the dishes in the house in response. Instead of reconsidering his position, Rick travels to the Forbidden Zone to have indestructible dishes forged. This sequence is not unlike that in Avengers Infinity War, when Thor travels to Nidavellir to have Stormbreaker made by Eitri. Rick should have just rinsed his dishes, but we also now know that Marmaduke is a unit of measurement.
Seems like you spent an awful lot of energy just to not give the Night family what they want.
Number 3. Jean. It must be tough to be the Smith family's neighbor. After Rick's car is destroyed, Gene asks if they're having car trouble while taking his dog for a night walk. He's brushed off by Rick.
Having a bit of trouble with your car, Sanchez?
Not now, Gene!
Gene was previously seen in Season 5 when Rick's garage AI asks him for batteries and solar panels. When he shows up with what the garage AI asked for, he's also brushed off. Prior to this, he's cussed out by Morty after overhearing Morty and Beth argue.
You want to be like Rick? Congratulations! You're just as arrogant and just as irresponsible!
Everything okay here?
Mind your own goddamn business, Gene! I'm having a conversation with my mother here!
It seems like Gene is just trying to be a friendly, if maybe clueless neighbor. After his plants are destroyed by Beth, we understand his frustration with trying to help the Smiths.
Why even bother, Gene?
Number 2. Us. Having a night version of yourself to do all the things you can't or won't do during the day seems like a pretty good deal. We see that Beth has mastered the trumpet, Summer is fluent in Spanish, and Rick and Morty are absolutely cut.
Summer, you want to drop this bowling ball on my abs?
Hell yeah, I'm only human.
Watch this! Sup, ladies? You ready, Morty? The stream's about to go live.
Of course, things go awry when it turns out that the Night family are sentient beings with their own wants and desires. The way they talk and move is eerily like the doppelgangers in the film Us.
The girl had a shadow. The two were connected.
In fact, the film starts off much like this episode, with white text on a black background. When the Wilson family first meet Red and their doubles, they're held hostage similar to Rick's first encounter with the Knight family. They weren't force-fed food scraps, though.
I have always been here, Rick.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Seize the day. After Rick runs afoul of the Knight family, he's surprised to find out that the Knight version of himself isn't the one in charge. It turns out that Knight Summer is their leader.
Knight you is not in charge. Knight I am.
I don't care, I ain't rinsing shit.
While force-feeding Rick food scraps from his unrinsed plate, she reveals that she's long been inside Summer, waiting for an opportunity to come out and use the Knight to paradoxically seize the day.
Your machine allowed me to steal the night, and soon I will seize the day.
Perhaps Rick should have seen this coming, as Summer has become more involved with him and Morty over the course of the show. Back in Season 3, she even mentions how she's carping all them DMs.
It's called Carpe Diem, Morty. Look it up.
You look it up! You don't even know what it means!
That's because losers look stuff up while the rest of us are carping all them DMs.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.